Hi guys, my name is Lucia. I'm a former Division II softball player from Cedarville University, and I am a pitching coach in Columbus, Ohio. This channel is for young pitchers, parents, and coaches who want to learn how to pitch. So you can subscribe below, like this video, and follow me on Instagram at lucia.pitching. Today we're going to talk about pre-game warm-ups, and I'm going to teach you my 10-minute pre-game warm-up that I used all the way through college. So pre-game warm-up needs to be quick. That's why it's 10 minutes, because what if in between travel games you got to throw a 10-minute warm-up because you only got 10 minutes between games? Or what if during college games, you know, another pitcher isn't doing well and coach isn't so sure which pitcher needs to go in, he wants you to warm up real quick. It's got to be quick, it's got to be efficient, and it can't be taking all of your energy that you need to spend in the game. So starting off with wrist snaps. For wrist snaps, I'm going to throw maybe just 5 to 8 reps. Pretty consistently with all of my drills moving forward, it's going to be 5 to 8 reps. And I might do my other pitches wrist snaps at the beginning. I might not. It depends on what I've been pitching. Like, how have I been doing? Am I struggling with a certain pitch? Do I need to do that spin to help me make sure that pitch is working when I get back to pitching during my warm-up? That's kind of what you're thinking about as you're doing wrist snaps. After wrist snaps, I'm going to go back to my tees. So for tees, you're working on warming up that whip portion of your windmill. And again, you got to remember that it's just a warm-up. So I'm warming up parts of my pitch. That's why we're going to do just 5 to 8 reps and continue to move back. Now that I've warmed up my wrist snaps and my whip, I'm going to move back to L's and get myself further back in that windmill. And I'm going to bring my legs into it and start driving my leg to push off my back leg to drive into my pitch. So this is kind of that next step of the warm-up. One more step back and I'm going to do windmills. I'm going to do a double windmill. That first windmill is to just make sure my windmill's in line the way I need it to be. And now I'm going to come through faster, and I'm bringing my legs and my arms together to kind of get my timing going and get my legs more involved in the pitch. Last warm-up drill to really bring my legs into the pitch and get my timing down is a walkthrough. I'm probably only going to do 5 of these just because I don't want to waste any of my energy, any of my leg strength and stamina in my warm-ups. I want to save that for the game, and I'm going to throw some pitches after this, so I'm just going to do like 3 to 5 walkthroughs.
There it is.
Once you have finished your wrist snaps, your T's, L's, power windmills, and your walkthroughs, so 5 drills there. Once you finish those, now I'm going to throw 3 to 4 of each pitch, depending on the pitch. So for any of my pitches that go to both corners, I'm going to do 2 to each side. So 2 fastballs in, 2 fastballs out. And then I'm going to throw all of my other pitches about the same. If I throw 3 good curveballs in a row, I might stop there and move on. If I'm struggling with a certain pitch, say I throw all of my drop ball inside in the dirt, then I'm going to go ahead and throw 2 more and see if I can get those. If I don't get those, then this is when you need to go and talk to your coach. Say, hey coach, I'm struggling to throw my drop ball today, but my curveball's on, so let's be calling that today, and I'm gonna go out while we're hitting and I'm gonna work on my drop ball. That's what coaches like to hear. that's what college coaches like to hear. They want to know that you're going to communicate to them and you're going to tell them, hey, this is working really well. Let's throw this. I want to do this because I want to see the team be successful. And I know this pitch isn't working. I'm going to let you know that so we don't call that on big hitters. But I'm going to go work on it to try and make it so that way you can throw it during the game. Coaches love to hear that. And that's going to make you a better player overall, acting like that, seeing yourself work hard in your warm-up, but not expending all your energy, because you need to be able to use that in the game. So that's my pregame warm-up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and subscribe for more. Thanks.